Hey, everybody. It's a beautiful Wednesday, January 27th. It's National Chocolate Cake Day, and it's time for the Wise Guys and Girl and Matt. As always, let's start with Sir and the weather.
A wonderful Wednesday indeed. Yesterday, Father Winter got together with Mother Nature, had a little party, and that's what we got. Looks pretty clear for the next few days. However, chilly temperatures for the next 7.
Excellent. And let's introduce a new segment, News from Around the World with Principal Officer.
Well,
Maybe we'll hold on to that. Let's hold on to that one for another day. We might be short on time today. Sorry about that.
Yes, it doesn't really fit with, it does fit with chocolate cake, but in all different contexts.
Well, today is a real cake-up call for us as we celebrate National Chocolate Cake Day. Chocolate was consumed primarily as a beverage until the 1830s or 40s. Chocolate cakes, as we think of them today, mostly did not exist. In one story that I found on the internet, so it must be true, trace the origin of chocolate cake to 1765, when a doctor and a chocolate maker teamed up in an old mill. Doctors seem to be involved in a lot of shenanigans in the olden days. Not like today when they're really busy, doctoring. While these two ground up cocoa beans between millstones to make a thick syrup, which was poured into molds shaped like cakes, which were meant to be transformed into a beverage. I could not have made up a badder story myself. Remember the good old days when we used to eat cake after someone blew up? Wow, we were wild back in those days.
Is there a sensor there, or just a fortuitous timing of audio?
It's the 10-second delay.
It is time for Tunes with Tamik. Tamik, what are we listening to today?
So today I'm in a Google Dolls kind of mood.
Google Dolls?
Google Dolls.
Google Dolls.
Very
Isn't it
search
now?
engine-ish.
And Better Days is what I'm listening to today. Because yesterday was, not one of our better days. Today has not started out as a good day, but I am hoping that it will be a better day than yesterday. So that's my pick today. That's usually like a New Year's Eve type of maybe birthday. I'm gonna change my life song. No, life ain't gonna change really today, but I'm just hoping it'll be a little bit better.
All right, awesome. Goo Goo Dolls, Better Days. Thank you for that tune. And it is going to be a better day, whatever way it goes for us all. All right, Venturo, over to you. Ventures with Venturo. What is today's adventure?
Hey, it's Wednesday and it's time for Wednesday's book. This Wednesday's book recommendation comes to you from one of our favorite listeners, Bonnie. Bonnie, thanks for this recommendation. The book is titled The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. The book is about a boy that attempts to find his way home alone. He meets a mole, a fox, and a horse that become his companions on the journey through the wilderness and the river. The book is about friendship, advice, and lessons accompanied by fanciful hand-drawn illustrations that inspire and encourage us to embrace love, life, and hope. This is an awesome read. Bonnie, again, thanks for this recommendation. So today's book is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. That's it from Ventures with Venturo. That's it.
Venture, can I hijack your book recommendation day with another one that I got for Christmas, and it correlates to a Holocaust Remembrance Day. I don't know if you can see the title there. The Boy Who Followed His Father into Auschwitz, the true story of family and survival.
Okay.
Quite keen to get into the book. I think it'll be quite compelling. I'll let you know in a future broadcast just how the book played out for me.
Okay, awesome, great.
All right, there's 2 new ones for our bookshelf today. It's getting pretty crowded on there. We're going to start plowing through some of these to get down the list. Anyway, thanks
on ebooks.
Very electronically savvy of you, sir. All right, it is time for Rapid Fire, where we pit our own Vice Principal Botnick against our special guest, Matt Schulman, Quote Machine. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
All right. Gentlemen, you're going to bake it until you make it. Ugh, that sounded a lot better in my head than out loud. Yes, well, we're going to have history in the baking today. I know you want a piece of each other. Oh, yeah, that also didn't sound quite right out loud. Anyway, today's questions are on a need-to-know basis, and they're brought to you by Toast, the best thing since sliced bread.
I believe that's a need-to-dough basis. Just getting ready.
All right. Question 1. What is the difference between cow? I can't even say it. What is the difference between cow, and cocoa? The guy with the loud bell.
That would be about $1.25 for 100 grams at Loblaws.
Matt Schulman, Quote Machine.
Dyslexia.
Thank you for stating the common condition among the viewers of the show. But what is your answer?
Oh, you look at the spelling. The difference is dyslexia.
Oh, good. Very good. Financial literacy, numeracy, and literacy as responses to the first question. I think we're in a dead heat. Question 2. What is the origin of German chocolate cake? Matt Schulman, Quote Machine.
Probably the same place as French fries, Hawaiian pizza, and Brazil nuts. Not where you think they came from.
Oh, well done. Yeah, that's a good question. Vice Principal Botnick.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I was going to say Switzerland. Something about the cake being brought over the Alps by Swiss rescue dogs. I don't remember the rest of the story.
Is that what they have in their little barrels? Their collars?
That's right.
Swiss.
Could be the Black Forest.
I thought it was
Black
brought over. I thought it was brought over by Marie von Trapp, but there you go.
Austria.
Oh, sorry.
Apparently, it has something to do with a gentleman named Samuel German, who developed a formulation for the dark baking chocolate used in the cake. How
It
about
was a
that?
real answer.
So a marketing lab.
Yeah. I wonder if he was Swiss, though. Anyway, or had a dog. Or suffered from dyslexia and $1.29 a pound. All right, question number 3. Is chocolate really better than love? At Schulman, Quote Machine.
Since we're on a publicly funded digital medium, I'll channel Trudeau the Elder and say there's no place for the state in the bedrooms of the nation.
Oh, Vice Principal Botnick.
Well, we're weeks away from Valentine's Day, so I'm going to say there's nothing better than love. Sweet, sweet milk chocolate covered almonds love. Sorry, I skipped breakfast this morning, and really I just need a snack at this point.
Oh, well done. Well, I think the answer is pretty obvious. Well done, gentlemen. And I'm just going to do some quick math here.
Get out the abacus.
On the strength of his politically correct response, we got to go with Matt Schulman, Quote Machine, as this week's winner. Congratulations, Matt.
All right. I didn't even have to give a book review.
Oh, well, it is Wednesday. Time for Wednesday's word.
Well, terrace tsunami. That's when an Italian dessert washes up on the beach. Now, it's very important, by the way, if that does happen, that you wear your pecorino, and that is a 2-piece bathing suit. That's a little cheesy.
What an international scope for the show today.
The 2-piece bathing suit is easier to get that test you talked about earlier.
that is indeed true.
You wear one piece, so much more.
I think we better get off this public funded meeting before we go really downhill. That is it for us, everyone. We are the Wize Guys and Girl and Matt, leaving you smarter and happier than you were yesterday.